And this is taxpayers' money. You and I pay from our taxes so that the poor can be fed. That rice was smuggled for the open market. We all know about the cartelization which took place in the IMFL business, how the prices were manipulated. And this was in 2019 when the cartel was formed. A lot has been spoken about it, written about it. Then we have heard about the casino scam. How nepotism and favoritism, there have been charges of nepotism in how these three licenses that were given. The church and other activist organizations opposed the move, claiming that you cannot legitimize or legalize gambling. Then the government scrapped opening of these casinos. But the intention of the government came out very clear. Corruption with no regard to the social fabric of the state. No regard whatsoever. There are two families, two ministers. Everyone knows their name. I'll name the name of the company and you'll know who I'm talking about. The Dhar Construction Company. Who doesn't know about the Dhar Construction Company? Again, nowhere in the country you will see two people, ministers in the government, own a company in their own name and they get all the contracts, most of the important construction contracts, road construction contracts, other contracts, government contracts for their company. Nowhere will you see this level of brazenness, this level of shamelessness in corruption. There is corruption in other parts of the country. I am not saying there is no corruption in other parts of the country, but this brazenness is unknown in other parts of the country. And it was unknown even in Meghalaya until the MDA came. We have heard about the police purchase scam and I am reading, this is my 10th charge that we are reading. Believe me, there are hundreds of them. And it took us a lot of effort in shortlisting because each one of the scam was bigger than the previous one. But then we had to be brief, therefore we've only chosen 10 scams. So in the police purchase scam, November 2, 2022, an AIG was arrested, we all know about it, by the CID in connection with this mismanagement of procurement of vehicles. Friends, in 5 years, there is only one chance people get to punish a government which has so shamelessly indulged into the corruption, this kind of corruption. This opportunity will not come back till 2028. If you miss the opportunity now, you not only reward the corrupt, you encourage them to further indulge into corruption. Do we want that? I don't want to comment on the one gentleman who is the Brutus now. Mamtaji will understand who I'm talking about. If she doesn't understand, she'll understand in a few months or years. If he could do this to us, he'll definitely do it to her also. We've all seen Team A, Team B, Team C, Team D. Everybody is aware of who's acting on whose behalf. Today somebody met me outside, said this time a lot of senior Congress leaders are coming to Meghalaya. Why? I said because we are winning. We are coming here because we are absolutely confident of forming the next government in Meghalaya and ridding Meghalaya of the corrupt MDA government. Meghalaya can see through the collusion, the unholy alliance. Some alliances are visible, some alliances are not visible. Meghalaya wants to vote for a 5-star Meghalaya. Meghalaya wants to vote for these 5 commitments made by the Congress party. Meghalaya is absolutely confident that the times are changing for the state and they're changing for the better. The times will change when the government changes. We promise you that within the first 100 days, we will deliver on our promises. I have a small anecdote here, which you will find very interesting. In 2018, the Congress party won Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. And I repeat this example wherever I go because this is the example why people like me are in the Congress. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, along with senior leaders, Mr. Rahul Gandhi was Congress president in 2018, came to Jaipur for the oath-taking ceremony of Mr. Gehlot, went to Madhya Pradesh for Mr. Kamal Nath, and then went to Chhattisgarh for Mr. Baghel. By the time his plane landed in Delhi on that evening of a December day, I'm forgetting the date now, all the three governments had called the first cabinet meeting, signed the file for loan waiver of farmers. All the three governments before the sun set, before Rahul Gandhi returned to Delhi, the promises made to the voters of these three states were honored. That's the kind of commitment, and we've stopped calling it a manifesto. In Hindi, we call it the Sankalp Patra now. We are determined to deliver. So this charge sheet in your left hand and in your right hand, keep our 5 commitments and then vote for the Congress. We are very confident that we will win. Thank you. Your questions, please.
The Chief Minister